Bring down all your hanging, stolen, and delayed blessing. Get speedy answers to your prayers using these two items. Restore all your stolen blessings, favor, connection, open door, love, breakthrough, and the gift within 3 days using these two items. By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you a simple but powerful recipe you will do at least before this month end. If I were you, I would do it on 29, 30, and 31st and use it to summarize this month of October, thereby chasing away every blockages, negativities, and open wide your door into entering into our month of November, month of no nonsense. You know, November is only a kind of month that started with no. So it is going to be our month of no sickness, no single and still session, no hatred, no rejection, no poverty, no lack. Everything you don't want, we are going to sack all of them in this October and enter triumphantly in November and possess our possession. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, you get that amazing information. But before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss 3 important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. In this platform, we pray strategic prayers. We believe in the almightiness of God, converting all the natural materials, including man-made materials, to supernatural use and use it to get results based on the mandate and the direction I got from God that we are in apostolic and prophetic era, and that I should raise apostolic and prophetic people that will become deliverers to their nation, deliverers to their families, and deliverers to the entire world. In that package, God made me to understand that we are actually mortal God on earth based on what happened in the Garden of Eden, that our creation of man, God breathed his energy in man, and that breath of life he gave to man means that man have capacity to create other things, and in other words, man is God. And to buttress this further, if you go to Psalm 82 verses, the Bible actually say that we are gods. All of us are children of Most High. You go down to New Testament in John chapter 10:34, you see Jesus affirming it. Did I not tell you you are gods? In this channel, God is raising a group of people who understand their place in destiny, their place in this world, that they are meant to dominate, subdue, and replenish the earth, and who have decided to take the kingdom by force and take their blessings by force. And that's why God gives us powerful and mighty testimonies and miracles in this channel. So if this is the very first time you're landing in this channel and all these things one way or the other appeals to you, please hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. Also, comment on the videos, like the videos, and share it to everyone, because this is one of the things we do in order to reach to others who are yet to join in this particular move. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve right in. In today's video, the only 2 items, and they are very, very important items you need to do this particular work, is number 1, salt. Particularly sea salt. My dear, let me tell you, the world we are living in is a spiritual world. 24 hours there is spiritual movement. There are certain things that is optionally compulsory you should have it in your house. One of them is salt. And not just the normal kitchen salt you are using, but sea salt. Because sea salt is salt that have not passed through all these forms of processing, adding iodine and other things, that to a great extent is still in its natural form. And that is why sea salt is so powerful that it breaks every yoke. It cleanses negativity, blockages. One of the reasons why we don't get answers immediately to our prayer is not that God is not answering our prayers. It's simply because of blockages. The Bible records it that Daniel started praying. That day one he started, God answered his prayer. But because of the activities of Prince of Persia, his prayer was hindered. The angels have to come and fight those Prince of Persia till next 21 days, and then the prayer was now answered. The answers are released. A lot of things are blocking our blessing. Not that God has not blessed us. Not that what we have been praying for, we have not gotten it. But there are a lot of blockages. And that is why you specifically need either powder sea salt or countable sea salt or Himalaya salt, not kitchen salt, for this exercise, please. There are certain things you must have in your house. Buy them and have in your house. Do you know that when these things are in your house, it chases a lot of negativity, a lot of things? Do you know that sometimes once any of my child complain I'm sick, this I just say, come to my room and lie down, because I have a lot of spiritual material prepared and left in my room. Once they lie down, within some minutes, mommy, I'm fine. Because all those negativity will be absorbed immediately. There was a time I was outside. I went outside. I was attacked in one of my ears, because devil is always after this my ears, because I used to hear God audibly by God's grace. So sometimes some of this recipe, I will hear it audibly. Look at what you are going to do for this particular period, or so on and so forth. So and then one word, the devil likes to attack this ear. So as I went out there, as if somebody shook me in the ear. I cannot hear well. Something was happening that I cannot explain. Do you know that immediately I rushed and come into my room? I had a sound of bird, as if was bird that was inside that ear, that cried and jumped out of the window. Like I told you, that every spirit fighting you, visiting you, always visit from the window. What happened? Because of some of the spiritual material that is in my room, they can't stand it. Indian fruit is there, sea salt is there, cinnamon is there, garlic is there. They can't stand it. So sometimes, even if I go outside, go to office, anywhere, and I am feeling that I have been attacked, because sometimes we are human, sometimes God will show us a glimpse to know that we are still in this world, that we are not become God. Once I enter my room, those things will vanish, because of certain material that is around me. So please, if you don't have sea salt, you can always order it online. Powdered sea salt, or go to anywhere that's selling spiritual materials. Ask around. Bible says, ask, it shall be given unto you. Seek, you will find. Knock, the door will be open. Seek, you will find it. What you need is sea salt, either countable or powdered sea salt or Himalaya salt. The next thing you need is neutral color like this apple cider vinegar. I once told you that it says salt is the father of all the cleansing agents. In other words, they have masculine energy. Why vinegar is the mother of all the cleansing agents. In other words, they have feminine energy, because there are also feminine and masculine energies when it comes to spiritual material. And of course, when man and woman come together, you know what happens: productivity, fertility, and the childbearing increase, multiplication. So when these two cleansing agents jam together, you must produce. You must be fertile. Your business must progress. That man that you deserve to propose to you, that they have been blocking, will be unblocked immediately. Everything the enemy has stolen from you will be recovered immediately. Some of you, your blessings has been caged. God will lay it in the hand of somebody. Give this person this money. Give this person this money. Call this person for this job. They will pick the phone and they will drop. They will not call you, because some things are blocking it. People that are supposed to help you are not even counting you among the people they will help. They are busy helping others, while you have blood relatives that are well to do, that are not ready to help you. That nonsense is ending this October. On November is no nonsense moon. That is why we are going to cleanse off all those blockages, witchcraft, shams, invocations, once and for all. So having gotten just these two items, the next thing you need is either a container like this or a bowl. You know, I like to say the plain truth. Plain truth is that once you want to do salt work, please always find a bottle like this, or find a breakable bowl. Do you know that breakable bowl have serious spiritual benefit? Like, if you notice now that you have a lot of spots in your face, just start drinking water consistently with something like glass cup that is transparent, just like this. How those spots will disappear, you will not explain. That is one. Number two, like most of us now, during December, we are going to be traveling. And when you go to your compound, you are hearing some strange noises, strange cry of animal that you don't understand, and then maybe because that place has been deserted for long. One of the easiest way to sack those powers is get some pawpaw leaf, like 3 leaves of pawpaw leaf, and put it in a breakable, like this type of bowl, like this, and drop it in the middle of the compound, like you use it as a decorative material. Those spirits will vanish. That reminds me, somebody called me in the channel yesterday. Sorry, I just remember I'm adding the video here so that you, when you watch it, you remember that somebody is complaining of some strange voice or being heard in their compound. Just tell them to get a breakable bowl and put 3 leaves of pawpaw leaf, put it in the middle of their compound. Whatever spirit that is doing that cry, making that silly noise, will vanish. So that is why I want to tell you, Pope and plain truth. Shop for your spiritual material. Spiritual lose the physical. This world you see is more spiritual than physical. If you start taking care of spiritual life, spiritual environment, everything physically will fix itself. So either you get a breakable bowl or you actually get a bottle that is breakable like this. So when you have gotten it, the next thing you are going to do is set your intention. What is your intention? That I want to unblock everything that is blocking my blessings. I want to bring down all my delayed blessing. At this age, I'm supposed to be married. I'm supposed to have even finished giving birth. I don't know what I'm still doing in my father's house. I want to increase this my business. I don't know, all my effort in this business, it is not moving as I want to. Enough is enough. In other words, that God will enlarge my coast. With this sickness have lingered, I want to get my divine healing. So having said that's your intention, very, very important, then you go ahead with your manifestation. What are you going to do? Get this bowl and fill it with water, or this bottle, depending on what you are using, any of things like this. Then when you fill it with water, and then you get this sea salt. If you are using countable sea salt, then you are going to get 21 pieces of countable sea salt. But if you want to use powdered sea salt, you are going to get 3 spoons of powdered sea salt and add to that water, and then get something like 1/4 cup of this vinegar and add to that mixture. In other words, if I'm using this bowl, I will not feel it very well, so that I'll have chance to feel this. Then when I have done that, I carry it, I pray, because what God cannot do does not exist. I invoke God's presence in it. Do this work every time, but preferable in the night. You are going to leave it overnight beside you before you now use it and walk, and declare, oh God, the creator of the universe, I come before you with this powerful instrument that you have created, that just as Elisha in 2 Kings 2:19-20, when Elisha met a land that was unproductive, all he did was to mix salt in a clues like this and pour it in that particular land, and the land become productive. Pour it in the head of the stream. That behold this, that as I use this as spiritual material, let everything blocking my blessing, hindering my favor, that has stolen my blessing, restore it back. That I want all my blessings back. And the failure to do it as salt dissolved in water. So long as those people have ever tested salt in their life, that is how they would dissolve and be non-existent in this earth, and I will still possess my possession. When you are praying that prayer very well, get something that sprinkles like this and measure out that water. The next day, you are going to go to your office, your shop, anywhere you do business, even if it's online business, sprinkle it everywhere around your shop. In other words, you spray it in your shop, spray it in your office, then spray it everywhere in your house. After you have removed all the cobweb, hindrance, and obstacle, cobwebs are like hindrance and obstacle. You spray it everywhere in your house, and then The next morning after it has sailed overnight, when you finish your normal bet, measure out some little quantity of that water. You can actually add it more water if you wish and use it as a rinsing bet. You keep the rest. In other words, you use ice to divide this water into three, divide the sprinkling that you are going to add also into three, and then the next day sprinkle. You do the sprinkling in your shop, office and house for 3 days, and do the rinsing bath every morning for 3 days. And precisely three days that finish day this particular month, and behold, when you finish it, by God's grace, every blockages will clear. That as you enter into November, you begin to pack blessings like sand, because no power will ever stop you again. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody has actually found value. If you're one of those, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and share it to everyone. I shall be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you. Now you cause it to ride upon the high place of this. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.